Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those of us who are more creative. I am the fairest of Isle, and unfortunately, this is another instance where I have lost the volume for the start of the video. Just the start, so it's just this first 10 minutes, and then the others are fine. As you can see, this is the unboxing of the Beauty Bay Ultimate Mystery Box, and it cost £29. I can't stand doing voiceovers. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. But yeah, so I've lost the volume for the first 10 minutes, but the volume returns after said 10 minutes. Anyway, let's see what's in the box. First product. First product, the By Beauty Bay 5% squalene and grapeseed oil serum hybrid, £9. A dewy oil serum hybrid boosts your skin's hydration levels for a dewy and radiant look with this product. Enriched with olive squalene, a non-greasy oil to help hydrate, kajuju, I cannot say that, summit oil, and a vitamin C rich oil to help your skin naturally glow. Plus grapeseed oil, a rich oil to help condition, protect, and moisturize. This oil serum formula belongs in your skincare routine, vegan and cruelty free. So of course I love oils, be it hair oils, face oils, body oils, lip oils, you name it. I love oils. An oil serum. I don't know if I don't think I've ever used a product like an oil serum. Like it seems a bit weird. Um, I'm very interested in seeing what the formula's like because does would it like I use oils at the last step of my skincare routine, so I kind of want to see if it's more an oil or more a serum, and depending on what the formula's like, depends on where I use it within my skincare. I have no idea what I'm saying right now or what I'm saying in the video. Anyway, hurry up, next product. Okay, and the next product is the By Beauty Bay Earthy 16 colour palette, £14. A 16 shade colour palette introducing you to the ultimate collection of earthy toned shades. Inspired by the limited edition Sellout Wilderness palette, the colour story features all the greens, golds, and browns that you could possibly need. The 16 shade palette has intense pigment payoff thanks to the By Beauty Bay formula that you know and love. From ultra smooth mattes to soft pressed shimmers, you don't need to look any further for all your earthy shades. Okay, so I have the big version of this palette, so I didn't end up using the 16 colour one. I just used the colours from the 16 palette from the big 42 one, I believe it is. It is amazing. Beauty based formulas are one of the best, period, and are incredibly affordable. My kind of palette, I love gold, I love green, and so yeah, like this palette's so up my alley. Like it's one of my favorite palettes, period. I have literally no idea what else to say. This is so awkward. Like, how do people do voiceovers? But yeah, I'm probably just repeating myself constantly, saying how much I love this palette because I love this palette. um, oh, come on, next product. Yeah, I was about to say, price wise, of course it's affordable. Like, I recommend Beauty Bay for eyeshadows, period. Like, if you want affordable and brilliant formulas, you get Beauty Bay. And the next product is the By Beauty Bay Brighten and Hydrate Serum. But I got two, so serums. For one, it's £12, so 24 for two. Well, that's just maths, isn't it? A brightening and hydrating serum. Meet your go-to glow getter. The By Beauty Bay's Bright and Hydrate Serum formulated with hydrating hyaluronic acid, moisture retaining snow mushroom. This supercharged serum works to nourish the skin and support the skin barrier to lock in moisture. An infusion of vitamin C rich Kadura plum, something like that, helps brighten, boost luminosity, and improve your skin tone to give your complexion the dewiness it deserves. Restored and replenished skin is only one click away. Vegan and cruelty free. Okay, so hydrating and brightening, like those are the two things, except for like spot clearing and all that. Brightening and hydrating are the two things that I always go for in a serum, so this sounds like a serum that's right up my alley. Bit weird that I got two of the same thing in a mystery box, really, but okay. I use a lot of skincare, so hopefully it's good, and I wouldn't complain about having two. But I will say it is a bit weird because, like, it's like it's a bit weird to get two serums of the exact same thing in the same mystery box. It is just a bit odd. Okay, next product. Come on, stop talking. Move along. Oh God, I talk way too much on camera. Come on. Okay, and the next product is the By Beauty Bay Liquid Foundation Brush BB102. £8. A foundation stippling brush, part of the Beauty Bay Classic Brush Collection. This brush features a durable white handle and a chic silver ferrule. Is that ferrule? I guess, something like that. And super soft synthetic bristles that mimic the feel of natural hair. The foundation brush is perfect for applying cream and liquid formulas, with two lengths of bristles to help pick up the right amount of product and apply flawlessly to the skin. Vegan, cruelty-free, and antibacterial. Okay, so this is completely useless for me. I don't use a brush to put on foundation. I just never have. I just haven't gotten into it. I just don't enjoy putting it on with a brush the way I do with a sponge. I just don't like the way it feels. I feel like it makes you it's almost like, because it lays more on and because it almost like gives you more pigment and coverage, which you would think as a drag performer that's what would be what I want. But I find that the makeup also goes more cakey quickly when I put it on with a brush, and I suppose that's because the brush does put more on, where a sponge does absorb a little bit. Okay, so next product. Come on. But yeah, I didn't even review it because I'm selling it. Okay, next product is the By Beauty Bay Highlighter Brush BB105, £7. A highlighter brush, part of the Classic Brush Collection. Features a durable white handle with a chic silver ferrule and super soft synthetic bristles that mimic the feel of natural hair. Use the flame-shaped highlighter brush to precisely apply powder, cream, or liquid highlighter to the complexion for a radiant, glowing finish. Okay, highlighter brush, great. We'll definitely use it. Okay, so this is the last bit, and then the voice in the video should return. The By Beauty Bay Crayon Eyeliner in the shade Peacock, which is a bluey green, £7. A creamy crayon eyeliner. Let us introduce you to your latest makeup essential. These super creamy, ultra soft eyeliners glide onto the lid to define your makeup look. Twist up mechanism allows you to draw online. Your makeup essential just got an upgrade. Okay, my voice should return now, like any second. Anyway, as I was saying, oh, it's so beautiful. However, I don't use colour eyeliners in my drag. It's always white. I don't use anything but white. So I could try and attempt to make it into like the eye somehow, maybe use it as an eyeshadow, or try and put some sort of liner into it, like on the lid, but I never use colour eyeliner in my waterline, it's always white. Yeah. I mean, the only time it will probably be used in my waterline is if I'm feeling crazy one day for boy glam. But even then, like, it's such a cool colour, but it's not something that I'm going to be using often. Next product. Okay, we have another eyeliner. So again, £7 in the shade Antique, bronze gold. Has this broke on me? Why is it so far up? I think the turner. Wow. Well, that wasn't great. It hasn't broke, it's just sort of like fallen out of its thing. So I don't know if I fixed it or not, but that isn't great. And it's a shame because that's more my colour for like out of boy glam. Like, I would probably wear that colour. And bronze gold, I would say it's definitely more bronzy and brown like than it is gold. But it's nice if the packaging didn't flop. But oh well, I could still use it. Like, it's not, as I said, it's not like it's broken in the sense of like being snapped off and ruined. It's just like sort of popped out the base that holds it to like keep it sturdy. Next product. And we have another eyeliner in cushion, so £7 again. Do I need 3 eyeliners in one box? No, but I will appreciate that they're all different colours. Apparently cushion is a rich... It's not cushion. Have I done the wrong... Oh my god. Okay, so the last one that I said looked more... They're in the wrong box. So the one that's broken is cushion. This is a rich copper. And so, this is so confusing. So, cushion is a rich copper. And I will agree with that. It's got that browny, bronzy, reddy tone that I was on about. And this is Antique, which is the gold bronzy colour. I would say it's got more like, it's like more brown. It's got definitely bronzy, but it's got like gold like sheen in it. It's not like a mixture of gold. It's got like gold sparkles-ish within it. Those two are the kind of colours that I would use out of drag. I would use none of them in drag because I use white eyeliner and white eyeliner only. However, I'll try my best to incorporate them somehow. I wonder if that's my fault or Beauty Bay's fault, because I didn't, for my boy glam, I didn't use them. So, I'm so confused. Anyway, next. Okay, the next product is the By Beauty Bay Powder Blusher, £8 in Blossom. A soft pink with a gold sheen. A silky powder blush, ooh, we're blushing, are here to add a touch of colour to your cheeks and brighten up your everyday look with a silky matte finish. Well, if it has a gold sheen, it's not a matte finish, but whatever. Available in 8 chic shades, the blusher features an ultra blendable formula with soft buildable pigments to help you seamlessly customise your look. Housed in a sleek, lightweight compact, the blusher are perfect pocket size, so you have room to collect them all. That's a sense. I mean, I wouldn't collect them all because they're all quite similar coloured. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not vastly different. Okay, so I feel like they should have given a mention for this one that I've got, because obviously this is like a shimmery blush, which I know some people absolutely despise. I'm not one of them. I happen to quite like the blush highlightery sort of hybrids that you get. But I know a lot of people hate them. When I tried this for Boy Glam, I absolutely loved it. It's my kind of colour, and like, you can see it on the camera, can't you? That sheen. It's definitely a highlighter blush hybrid, and like the weird thing about it is that like you could softly put it on and it gives you that shimmery softness of a blush, but then you can also like really pack it on and build it up into like a pink highlighter. You can't really see it on my camera because it's not a camera, it's a phone. But believe me, I really, really love this colour. It's really beautiful. However, I will say I'm kind of interested to see how it goes with the blusher, the cream blush that I'm going to be using, because if you've watched my Cult Beauty Advent Calendar unboxing video, the Huda Beauty cheek tint that you get in it, at first I wasn't that keen, and now I'm absolutely obsessed and I've got them all. So I'm going to be reviewing that as well at some point. However, the one that I'm using today, you'll know what I mean, but let's just say there's a problem with it. Okay, the next products are the By Beauty Bay Pink Matte Lipstick Quad, £30. A set of 4 matte lipsticks, your summer romance starts here, featuring 4 lipsticks in an ultra creamy, intensely pigmented matte formula. The Pink Matte Lipsticks Quad is a must-have in your next summer makeup haul. With 2 nudes, a coral and a peach shade, this quad is the perfect match for every summer fling. With a comfortable wear, extremely long-lasting and smudge-proof finish for all-day wear, plus a sweet vanilla scent, it's ticking all our boxes. Okay, so I'm excited about this, because even though it says pink, I would argue they're more nude-ish kind of colours, and nudes are brilliant for drag, and they're brilliant for out of drag as well. So, first one is Smile. This is the one I used, and it's my kind of nude. Like, this is like the nude that I would go for all the time. A light brown nude with a warm undertone. Yeah, so as I said, that is the nude I would go for. Well, there's always other kinds as well. God, I'm so horny. Bikini. Now my mind's in a bad place. Bikini, a warm apricot peach shade. The one at the top. It's much brighter in person than it looks on the camera, and I don't know why. It's more that shade than that shade. It's quite bright actually, but easily getting away with it in drag, and would probably wear it out of drag as well with a dark lip liner. Gelato? I have no idea how you say this. A warm, medium toned golden coral. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it just seems like a slightly darker version of the last one. So, oh, actually, no, once again, it looks quite different on camera, actually, when I do that. That is a real colour of it. It's like a slightly darker version of the one below it. Okay, once again, I would wear it, probably in and out of drag. Finally, the last one is Sunset, a pink orange toned nude. And yeah, I would wear that as well, instantly. So I would wear all of those in and out of drag. So I'm happy that I got it. I realised that I didn't swatch the palette, so I'm going to try and find all these in my big one below and swatch them. So, forgive me, I am highly dyslexic, so this is going to take even longer than usual. Fresh, that one. Okay, so, you know what, I'll be back in a minute, that's going to take forever. Okay, so, This one is Fresh, Ivory, Satellite, and Cobra. Instantly, the shimmer is my favourite. That is so pretty. Next row. Okay, so Shamrock, Pixie, Seahorse, and Moss. Of course, it's between the two shimmers again. I actually love them both. There's no point in me trying to pick my favourite because, as I said, I'm obsessed with greens. So, okay, that being said, this might be my favourite. Lime, Acid, Sage, and Pine. Like, that is green and gold combined. Like, that may just be my favourite. Okay, and the final row is Eucalyptus, Carver, I think, Carver, Pickle, and Palm. Okay. I don't know what to say, I fucking love it. Like, this is my kind of palette, as I keep saying. The only thing, obviously, this is, I know I should be reviewing the 16 palette. This is obviously much more a green palette than it is gold and all that. However, the large one, which is the one I have, it's definitely got that earthiness to it with the golds, the browns, the greens. I do wish, the one thing that I do wish it had is a matte black, because I think all palettes should have a matte black. Anyway, let's get started. I am going to come to the area of my first product and do it on camera. Okay, I'm back. So, are we ready? This is not obviously a part of the Beauty Bay beauty box, but I did say I was reviewing it on camera because I brought them all because I love them all. The Perky Peach Huda Beauty glow stick. Now, this isn't a shade that I would use for drag. I know that instantly. This is more for my boy glam, or even not wearing makeup at all. However, the bad thing about it is that it is broken. Like, oh, no. You know what? It's clearly sticked back in on itself, which is good. But it is broken. Like, it's actually, like, snapped, the formula. So that's not great. But I can't be bothered to send it back, and it's still very usable. This is like very, very light for me, and obviously I normally do the ombre blush, but I am reviewing them as it comes. So this, if I did wear it in drag, it would be for like the outer areas of the ombre, but I'm reviewing this solely, so it is very, very light. It's very pretty and very what I would wear out of drag, but obviously this is drag, so I'm just going to try and pile it up as much as I can. I love peachy, corally kind of blushes. I have said that I'm going to try and like do the whole thing of where, obviously not at the minute because this is cream, but try and put the blush and it looks like it's bleeding into my eyeshadow. So, believe it or not, with this eye palette, if I had one, I would go with the green blush, believe it or not. But I, one, don't have the balls for that yet, and also I'm reviewing this. So, the other shades that I've got, I'm going to try and use them when I have an eye colour similar to the colour of the blush. I don't know yet if it's something that I'm going to stick to, but I just feel like it would be a really good idea. It makes it like, I want to know what it's like to add crazy colours to your face, basically. I'm not going to get it much more pigmented than this, but it is pretty, I will give you that. I don't know, but lately I've been like really in my blush era. Like, I am obsessed with blush at the minute, and I don't particularly know why. I don't really know what sparked it. I just love this formula, and I don't like, At first I thought that it would only be for like out of drag and like on my skin, natural skin, on boy glam and that, but I don't know, I kind of like it for drag as well. Like, they're not the most pigmented, but there's just something about it. But like, yeah, I mean, I love this colour, but it's just not bright enough for drag. But I'm reviewing each and every one of them, so yeah, I would. It's still very usable, do you know what I mean? Like, if I somehow, I'd never do this because I'm so freaking anal about everything. But if this was like the only blush I had for drag, then I could very much get away with it, but it's not the brightness that I would go for. Anyway, I'll be back when it's actually the Beauty Bay first product. Okay, I am back, and this is what we're at. So, you can kind of see the Huda blush still, but the main reason I go for a really pigmented cream blush is because a lot of powder, when you have to powder a lot, it takes away the pigment of the cream blush. However, this is this bad boy, and I love it for drag as well, clearly. So I will say it takes a lot to build up, and it takes a lot of stamping and all that, but I really like the effect of it, so I will submit to it. So I just sat and stamped it a lot in the areas that I want to get the pigment up, and like it's got that proper sheen to it, like it says it does as well, and it's proper golden like sheen. This bit's always the hardest bit. So between stamping and now, I sit and brush it out a little bit. Like that. Just to soften it. I then took the contour brush again. This isn't a contour brush, but my other one's still wet from washing them, so I don't have a choice in the matter. And I just go back in with contour to blend it together. God's sake. Not being overly heavy-handed. And I really like it. I know some people absolutely despise shimmer blushes, shimmer bronzers and all that. I am not one of them. I love it so much. And I have done the blush. I will be back. Okay, I'm going to show you how I use this, the exact same blush shade, to get that real highlighter effect. So, I literally, first I tried to stamp it on with my finger, but like I just tried to do a mixture of it all because it blends nice into the blush because obviously it's the same blush, but you can really build this up into where it's much more of a pink highlighter than it is a blush shimmery blush. Well, I certainly did on this side, so it needs to freaking well do it on this side as well. I don't know whether you can see like how it's very strange how it does it, but I might see if other shimmer blushes do it as well, because I've got a few. good enough. And I believe we are on to the eyes. Okay, so this is the eye I have come up with. I mean, it's green, so of course I like it. Kind of difficult to try and get the blush colour in there, but I tried my best. Anyway, so let's show you how I did it. I first took a, where is it? Fluffy brush, and with this, I have to admit this is where shimmer blush does not come in handy. I put it all over the lid to try and get it some, like, it doesn't have to match the blush directly, but I just want it to still give that effect of it the blush bleeding into it. The hardest part is to try and work out how to do the bottom bit as well, but I may just not do the bottom bit in future. Unless it's like a really obnoxious colour, like a blue blush or something. Okay, so after that I took, so you're just gonna have to trust me, I just took the colours that were from the 16 palette in this to do this eye. So the first one was Shamrock, and I put it in the front corner of the eye. To about there. And then with a fluffier brush, I took the same colour and buffed it out and up till it hit the brow bone. The brow. I don't know why I keep saying that. Okay, and I stopped about there because I then took the where is it? Am I going insane? Where the hell have I put it? There it is. I took the colour Pine. It's going to be so difficult. That was Shamrock, and this is Pine. Okay, so literally these are the only two colours I used in the crease. And I buffed it into that shade, and they're quite similar. One's just a little bit darker. I have to admit, I do not think the eyeshadows like going over the shimmer blush, but it's going to have to get over it. Because they normally run a bit smoother than this, but it doesn't matter, they're still doing fairly well. Okay, so I stopped about there. And I then, this is definitely one of the hardest parts, I took another fluffy brush and I mixed acid, this one, and the blush to see if I could get it to work somehow, because I genuinely didn't know how to do it. I feel like it sort of worked, and I just tried to buff it out. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it worked, but I just wanted to try and soften the edge, because I knew that this blush alone wasn't going to soften the green edge, the darker green edge. It was just going to be like a proper block colour. But I feel like I got it there. Eventually. I can't say I enjoy it, but I did it anyway. Okay. So I'm going to cut the lid and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So the next one I did is that really cool lime shade. That's probably my favourite from the palette. And I put it on the lid. I then cut the corner. I went around, obviously, the side with an angled brush. Just filling it in the parts where my finger didn't. Yeah, I thought about there, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to go a bit further across because I want to. Okay, I then took a small brush and I took the shade Moss, that one. And I used this on the outer eye. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's got like, it's like a dark green, but it's got gold flecks going through it. Okay, and I took my finger and then filled the rest of it in. Well, I don't know how to describe it, not all of it, because I put a shade on the centre as well. Okay, I am going to stop this because it's about to die. Okay, I'm back. Okay, this is still the same moss shade that I was using. Okay, and with that done, I then took a fluffy brush and took the shade Pixie, that turquoisey like shimmer, and I put it in the middle of the eye. I really liked like all this. I basically just took the ones that were my favourite. I put them on, and I have the habit of screwing a look up by doing that, but I think they all work pretty well together actually. Okay, with that done, I then did the eyeliner, which I'm not doing on camera. Okay, I'm back. So for the under eye, I took the same Shamrock shade and put it on. And I stopped about there. I then, you know when your face starts itching. I then took the shade Acid and I buffed it out. I then try to get the littlest bit of the blush, because this is shimmer and you don't put shimmer under your eyes. But I really want to try and connect it with the blush as I did the top. So I just sort of patted it in while adding more of the Acid shade. I just sort of tapped it like that instead of like doing that, because I just thought to myself that it's going to be a terrible idea to do that, basically. And I'm just trying to work it down now, because I need to try and remember to start bloody well putting it lower, because otherwise it doesn't show under my massive lashes. Let's take a bit more of that Shamrock shade. Continue putting it on. Let's buff it back out with the Acid shade. Okay, good enough. Didn't really make a difference, that whole sector on the freaking blusher, but it doesn't matter. For the brow bone, I did take the blusher and try to reinforce it a bit, because I felt like it still kept that green shade there, but it didn't. But it also represented like the blush bit. And because I didn't feel like it sparkled enough, I got the Carver, that one there, and I put that lightly over it, because it like you can see through it still, but it gives it that proper sparkle that I want. I just softly went over it like that. I then, for the inner corner, took the I'm trying to remember actually what I did. I think because I've also, for like the inner corner, I've started to like put a base colour like around it, but then put like a really pigmented shimmer like in the socket. So I just took the blush again, and then I took that Carver shade and piled it on the inner corner. Okay, so for the crease, I did something a bit differently because I forgot about this. I tried to do like a double eyeliner crease moment. Can't say it really worked out all that well, but here I am giving it a go. So I took this and I literally just followed it, and it's not working as good as it did. Come on. Aha, there we are. I don't know why it's doing that now. It didn't do it on the other eye. And you know what? It did fairly well considering it's going over a lot of product. I just clearly have to warm it up before I do it. Okay, so that was that. And then I did the glitter one. So, as you know, with the eyelash glue, I just followed. In fact, actually, I'm just going to reinforce. I didn't realise it had a sharpener. Wow, impressive. That would have helped, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna go back over this one because the glitter has definitely covered a lot of it. You know what, I might try and do that more often. It's quite cool, actually. Okay. Now I'm going to do the glitter eyeliner. Do I do it on camera? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but my phone's about to go. Okay, I'm back. And taking this really, really pretty green glitter from Glitter King Cosmetics, I sat and stuck it on. Though I've found out that basically that the eyeliner does go over the glitter, so it doesn't really matter that much if I get it, like if it covers the glitter, because I can just go over it. Oh, it's so pretty. I actually really love doing this part of my eye. It's really satisfying. And I stopped about there. Oh, it's so much fun. Anyway, I actually really like this eye. It's been a long time since I've liked something I've done. So I'm pretty impressed with myself for a change. So just going over the eyeliner. I think I might have found a use for coloured pencil eyeliner. Because this is quite fun. Gonna go back in with that Carver shade just to buff out so the line isn't so harsh. Okay, I think I may be done. Just put on some mascara. I'll be back to do the lips because obviously I have lip products. Yeah, I put the wig on for some reason. Oops. Anyway, lips. I put it on, it was halfway on and I was like, why am I putting this on now? I can't be bothered to take it off. I got glitter all in this wig. Anyway, so for the lips, I think I'm just going to go straight for the nude like I did last time. For God's sake, this lash is not on properly. But I can't be bothered. It's not as if I'm going anywhere. Oh, for God's sake. Yes, I can be. Okay, so with the lips lined in Vintage, the Beauty Bay lip liner, I should really go for a different one, shouldn't I? But I really, really, really like the Smile one. But I use that for the boy glam look, so I'm going to go with the next nude. Sunset. God, that's so much brighter. I want to go with the Smile one, but... Okay. I mean, it's still a nude that I would wear, so... And I think it matches the blush quite well, actually. I have to admit, I don't like the vanilla scent of it. I don't remember it being so strange smelling. And it doesn't seem to be... what do they call it? Dispersing? Or whatever? You know when it fucks off after you put it on. Ugh. I mean, yeah, it's totally still my kind of lip colour. I just would have preferred the other to wear the other one because I like the other one more. You know what? I need to start wearing like actual lipsticks in drag, like going out. I don't know why, but I always go for a liquid lip and like, yes, they stay on longer, but God, they can become so uncomfortable. And especially since my lip gloss is actually a eye gloss powder, so really it would also set it, wouldn't it? So, okay, I am done. I mean, I could go and say, put on some jewellery and I will be back, and I am exactly going to do that, but you've basically seen what I'm going to look like anyway. I forgot to say that that's the issue with having hair like mine. Where did I put it? There it is. I don't know if you can see it, but this lip gloss actually has like green glitter going through it. So it really ties in with the eye. Okay, I'm going to put on some jewellery and I will be back with my final thoughts. I'm not used to having small lashes, but I've also registered that I think it may be the path I have to go because my eyelashes are, because of my wonky eyes, they become even more wonky when I have really big lashes on. These are classed as big to some people, but you know what I mean. When I used to layer them up. Okay, and I am back. Oh, I have no top on. Get over it. Because when it hits to the summer, I'll never have a top on, believe me. So this is the final look. I am feeling it. Nude lip, bright eye, green, gold, and all of that. Makes me feel rich. Anyway, I was going to say something and I don't remember what. That was it. My opinion on the box. It's cute. I like it. Like, for 30 quid I got a lot of makeup products and I got skincare products. Like, that's a good mix, and to me that is what every beauty box should aspire to be like, to have that healthy, equal mix of stuff in it. I love the Beauty Bay mystery boxes. Like, to be honest, I would probably get them like all the time. But my issue is that obviously, just like the Jeffree Star Cosmetics mystery boxes, which I don't really get anymore, I have the very, very high probability of getting things that I already have and don't need. But the reason I get mystery boxes is obviously because of what I plan to do. I need products for it, and it means I can treat myself, deal with the fact that I love being surprised and mystery boxes, but also have an ability to give it away. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, for the eyeshadow palette, it's great. I knew it was going to be great already, because hello, my colour story, green, gold, and it literally isn't that expensive either. Like, it's under £15, isn't it? For like 16 shades. Like, that is a good price, believe me. Some can be absolutely crazy. The formula is great. Beauty Bay is one of my favourite formulas for eyeshadows. So, yeah, like, comment. Look at me finger in my ring. What's wrong with me? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.